name is Josh DeCianna, and we're inside the Humidor at Doc James Cigar Lounge in Mamaroneck, New York. And today we're going to talk about the different sizes of cigars as well as blends and strengths and how the different ring gauges will affect the strength of the cigar and how it smokes. First, we're going to start off with the DeCianna 312. This is a traditional Toro. It's 6.5 inches long by 54 width, which is the ring gauge. When we talk in diameters, it's called ring gauge in the cigar world, and 54 is the ring gauge on this particular cigar. This is a blend of all Nicaraguan tobacco. It has a Nicaraguan Habano wrapper on it. Anytime you see the word Habano, it's definitely going to imply that it has some strength to it. Not overwhelmingly strong, but definitely somewhere from medium to full. This particular cigar, which houses my last name, is very good, very tasty, very rich in flavor with all the different Nicaraguan tobacco. It's from the great regions of Esteli and Jalapa. It has a little bit of Colombian tobacco in it, which really makes it a unique smoke. Definitely worth a try. This you could also find on DeCiannaCigars.com. The next cigar here is fairly new. It's from Camacho Cigars, which is owned by the Davidoff Company. This is their newest blend called the Ecuador. It's an Ecuadorian wrapper. It has Brazilian tobacco in it as well as Honduran and Dominican tobacco. That's one thing that makes it unique. The size is 6x60. And we're going to do some big sizes here, talk about some big sizes, because big sizes seem to be the way the industry is going. This is 6x60, very popular size these days. A lot of companies that have never made the 6x60 are now starting to come out with the size of the 6x60. It definitely, once you get up to 58, 60, 62, 64, and now even 70, the cigar will smoke cooler. When a cigar cool or hot, it will change the complexities of the tobacco. It'll change the flavors of the tobaccos. So these master blenders, they blend predicated on that. So it is a very, let's say now, becoming a very skilled art in regards to getting the cigar to taste very similar in a 6x60 as it does in a 6x, let's say, 52, 54. Very good, worth a try. This next one is what I was talking about before. This is actually a pretty cool story. This is Room 101. Room 101 is a label underneath Camacho Cigars, but Room 101 is this guy, Matt Booth is his name. He's behind the blending, he's behind all the designs. He also has an amazing jewelry line. This is a 7x70, and believe it or not, people smoke it, becoming very popular size. This is a really nice, because the Room 101, which is called the Big Payback, this label here, is he's paying homage to the consumer. He wanted to give a little payback to the customer. This cigar in New York, no less, retails for $8.50. Easily a $12, $13 cigar. But Matt wanted to give something back to the consumer. As a retailer, we give it back to the consumer and sells very well. Mainly Honduran tobacco. Real nice, smooth, easy smoke. Anybody that smokes cigars basically can smoke this, even if you're a mild smoker. The last one I'm going to show you guys is very cool, very unique. Just came out. This is the new Davidoff Nicaraguan Dima Diaz. The Dima Diaz implies that the cigar is tapered on both ends. Really nice look, very attractive cigar. This is their newest line, Nicaraguan. It's all Nicaraguan tobacco. Does very well. Guys really have gravitated to it. Again, Davidoff does a superb job in regards to construction. The flavor is there and smokes true all the way through. If you see it, again, worth a try. Very unique shape. This cigar here in New York retails for $22.99. In my opinion, very well priced. well worth the money, the enjoyment that you're going to get out of it. So when we talk about blending, especially these cigars here, this is very, very unique. Cigars have become almost like wine in regards to the region. Certain people like certain grapes. They like certain regions, they like certain countries. Some people are adamant about European wines, some people are adamant about California wines. Same thing in cigars. Some people will only smoke Dominican cigars. Some people will only smoke Nicaraguan cigars. Some people don't care. They're just looking for a good, flavorful cigar. What's great about cigars right now is that the blending has become very, very unique because these companies have branched out to all these other countries. They have tobacco growing in all countries: Honduras, Nicaraguan, Mexico, Brazil, obviously the Dominican Republic, Costa Rica sometimes. So there's tobacco all over the place. Very famous wrapper, the Connecticut wrapper, literally grown in Connecticut, which I was always amazed of, that you can grow tobacco in the Northeast. But you can. Obviously, a lot of these companies have taken that seed and they grow it in their countries. The Connecticut seed will be grown in all the countries that I've listed, and obviously it will taste different in all those countries. So these cigars here, the ones that are blended, we have the Davidoff Nicaraguan. It's all Nicaraguan, but it's Nicaraguan tobacco from different regions of Nicaragua. Same thing with our Desiana 312. It only has a little Colombian tobacco in it, which again makes it very tasty, but it has 3 different types of Nicaraguan tobacco, which means it's from 3 different areas of the country. This cigar here, the Camacho Ecuador, has Brazilian tobacco in it, has Dominican tobacco in it, and it has Honduran tobacco in it. So it's very, very complex. It's as you're smoking it, you could really taste the different flavors. So again, it's very similar to wine. People have preferences. One of the best things about cigar smoking is that there's a ton of cigars to try. Just like wine, just like scotch and bourbon, you'll always have your go-tos. You'll always have your mainstays that you know are good, and you have that in your head. You get that hankering at the end of the day, and you know what you want. But when you want to try something new, there's tons of different cigars to try, and like I said, they're really good these days. Thanks for watching Cigar TV, and light it up.